going the distance with local sports. This is the X Sports Network.
All these years, I've watched you grow, stumble, get up, and keep going. And here you are, standing at the threshold of a world that is full of possibilities. I'll always be here, but this next step is yours.
Preparing for college is hard, and Bank Independent is here to help you both take the next step. With a Bank Independent account, you unlock a scholarship to UNA and open the door to a world of opportunity. Bank Independent. We're invested in your future.
For 55 years, Mac Brown Photography has been capturing life's most precious moments. From children's first smiles to senior portraits, from wedding day magic to school memories, from musicians in their element to businesses at their best. We've been there for it all. Times have changed, but one thing remains constant: our commitment to quality photography and exceptional service. At Mac Brown Photographers, we love what we do, creating beautiful portraits that become memories for generations to enjoy. Visit us at macbrownphoto.com or by calling 931-762-4263 or email info@macbrownphoto.com. Capturing memories, creating legacies.
Hi, Shoals. Cold weather outside means it's time for a hot deal from Bowler. It's free furnace February, and it's our best offer of the entire year. Through February, when you buy any qualifying system, we'll throw in the furnace or heat pump air handler free, including our top brands you know and trust. To sweeten the deal, we also have special financing. So don't wait. Warm up to free furnace February, only from Bowler Heating, Air Conditioning, Plumbing, and Electrical. Call us at 256-381-7195. Alabama HVAC license 91114.
Hey folks, you'll never guess where I'm at today. That's right, I'm at my Quick Mart store. Starting off with a fresh cup of coffee, and guess what's next? The biscuit. That was quick and easy, and I'm ready to start my day. Head on over to your favorite Quick Mart store and start your day out right.
Looking to buy or sell in Lawrence County, Tennessee? At Corbin & Company Realty, we know this place because we live here too. We are locally owned and deeply rooted. We treat you like a neighbor because you are one. Whether you're looking to secure your first home or forever home, trust the team that does local best. Check out our listings like this serene property with a stunning updated interior. This is just one of the many hidden gems we discover for you. Call Corbin & Company Realty today at 931-964-2222.
At C&B Linen, fast, friendly, and reliable service is our promise to you. Because you're not just a customer, you're family. From multi-use linen to branded floor coverings and a complete range of cleaning supplies, C&B Linen is here to make sure you have everything you need. From our high-quality products to our fast, friendly, and reliable service, you'll experience the difference with C&B Linen. Because you're not just a client, you're part of our family. You'll be winning with C&B Linen.
Dear God, we thank you for the countless ways you bless us each day. For smiles you place along our path. For the peace we find in creation. Help us to live in a spirit of gratitude, to see your presence surrounding us, to embrace each moment with joy. As we connect with each other, may we rise above our differences and find the blessed community you intended, one full of support, empathy, and kindness. Dear God, we thank you for the opportunity to draw close to one another, to share hope, grace, and faith, to love unconditionally as you love us. Amen.
So it's been a pretty amazing journey with the Orion Amphitheater. The design was ambitious. It's pretty incredible, the caliber of artists that we've had through these doors. Bank Independent has been such a great partner because not only are they taking the stress of the finances off of our plate, but they're investing in us as we're investing in them. And I think that is a strong partnership. Obviously, they've done a fantastic job, and the spirit of what Bank Independent does is right there in the name.
Going the distance with local sports. This is the X Sports Network.
And welcome everybody back here to Red Bay as we get you ready for our second half of this doubleheader featuring the Indians of Colbert County and the Tigers of Red Bay. AJ Good here with Bryce Bulch. Today's game and the previous game of the girls is brought to you by Bank Independent. A reminder from Bank Independent, managing your money has never been easier with Sync Mobile, contactless debit cards, and personalized service at every sales office. Bank Independent offers the tools you need with the service you deserve. A member FDIC. So, Bryce, I know the first game we had a blowout. Colbert County's girls kind of overwhelmed Red Bay. I think this second game we could have an instant classic on our hands. Two very good teams here tonight.
Of course, yeah. We were talking pregame about Khalil Luster, and 6'8", so that's a big presence. We were watching him during warm-ups, and he's every bit of it, averaging 21 and 11, as you said. I think that's going to be the key to the game tonight. How will Colbert County keep him off the glass? Can they keep him at bay today? Keep him under 20 points maybe, and then if you are keeping him under 20 points, make sure the second and third option aren't getting up there with 10, 15 of their own.
So, as you mentioned, this Tiger team, 17-5 overall, a perfect 3-0 mark to end the season so far within their region. And you mentioned Luster, 6'8", 225, and he is just a sophomore, averaging 21 and 11 a game.
Here for the Khalil Luster show tonight.
Yeah.
Should be fun.
But he's not the only one that's really good.
Course.
When
you mentioned Jackson Vincent earlier. Yeah. He's a talented player on his own, a senior here for this Red Bay, one of the leaders on the team. You say he's averaging 13 a game, so we should be in for a good one here. Colbert County, not a bad basketball team on their own though. 11-8, 3-2 in 3A Area 16. They played some tough competition this year. I think we should be in for a fun matchup tonight.
We also got to remember this Colbert County team went to the Final Four a year ago. This team made a great run, made it all the way to Birmingham. So this is no slouch. You can kind of look at the records. Okay, they're 11-8, they're 17-5, but this could be, like we mentioned with the girls, it's a non-region game, but this could be the good test for both sides that they need going into the tournaments here in the next few days.
You're exactly right. Seeing a good opponent towards the end of the season can really make or break you. It's a good chance to kind of see where you're up at right before postseason play, tune your skills, and get some live action. So,
I'm like you, Bryce. I'm excited to see what Luster's all about. I'm sure there's a few schools around the area that can't wait to see what Luster is all about.
Have to imagine.
With it is Louie. Hands over to Lowry. Skip pass in and out of the hands and out of bounds. Harris couldn't hold on to it. Ball over to the Indians. Just 13 seconds in.
Good active hands on that first possession for Colbert County. That's exactly what you want to see. Some ball denials and make it difficult for Red Bay to get the basketball down low.
Campbell over to K. Brody King. Now over to A. Brody King. Back to Campbell. Campbell here at the right wing over to A. Brody King. Back out to Campbell. Campbell kicks out to Sir Miller. Deep three, front of the iron, no, and Luster with his first rebound of the game. Luster lobs over to Lowry. Lowry kicks out. That's Harris. Down low to Vincent. In the paint, the Luster runner-up gets it in, and a good start to this one. Luster on the board. It's a 2-0 Red Bay lead. Campbell tries to get it to Miller, and Lauer's going to pick up the foul. It's going to be his first and the team's first. A good touch by Luster on that shot.
Really good. Able to get, that's the best spot on the floor to be right there underneath the free throw line. Little one-handed floater. It just looks so easy for him.
A to K, Brody King. Now hands over to Campbell. Campbell dribbles to K, Brody King. He'll drive. Out to Miller. He'll try a corner three. Off the back of the iron, Luster with another rebound. Luster now over to Lowry for a deep three. Off the back of the iron, over the backboard, and over to Colbert County. Still 2-0, the Red Bay lead. 6:37 remaining here in the first.
Colbert County had a little trouble with this pressure zone earlier. Let's see if they can handle a little better here on the next couple possessions.
Miller over to A. Brody King in the corner for three. Rolls in and out, and Luster already his third rebound. Kicks out to Lowry. Bullet pass to Vincent, who banks it in. A 2-0 Tiger lead. King over to Campbell. Back to King. Bounce pass to Campbell as they get over midcourt. He'll drive, tough shot, rolls in and out, rebound Vincent. Landry lobs to Luster in the corner. Left-handed three, short. Rebound A. Brody King. Quickly ahead to Campbell. Right-handed layup, gets it off the glass and in, and the Indians are on the board. Lowry facing the zone, will bring it over midcourt. Over to Louie, back to Lowry. Over to Louie, back to Lowry. Lobs down low, Vincent gets it in, and a good pass. They're back up four. Miller to King. Now to K. Brody King. Kicks out the Miller. Campbell. Back over to Miller at the top. The key to K. Brody King. He'll drive. Layup up. Gets it in. A good take. And he's on the board. Leads back down the two. Under 5 left to play in the first. Lowry. Over midcourt, he'll drive, kicks out. Harris in the corner for three. He hits it. And Red Bay with their first triple of the night. 9-5 the lead. King over to Campbell. Campbell here to Miller. Miller, pull-up jumper. Front of the iron, rebound Luster, his fourth. Well, Luster will bring it over midcourt. He'll drive and kicks out to Louie. Back to Luster. Going the baseline. Good move, good take up and in. And a timeout's going to be called by Colbert County. 4:22 remaining in the first down 7. We'll take it with them on the Exports Network.
All these years, I've watched you grow, stumble, get up, and keep going. And here you are, standing at the threshold of a world that is full of possibilities. I'll always be here. But this next step is yours.
Preparing for college is hard, and Bank Independent is here to help you both take the next step. With a Bank Independent account, you unlock a scholarship to UNA and open the door to a world of opportunity. Bank Independent. We're invested in your future.
And back here at Red Bay, where so far it has been all Red Bay, as they lead Colbert County 11-4, and the big guys getting it done in the paint here, Bryce.
He is. Really good performance so far from Jackson Vincent. You know, they're putting so much pressure on Khalil Luster, trying to keep him from beating them, that the second and third guy from Red Bay have both been stepping up and knocking down some shots early.
Knocked out of bounds. Good active hands by Vincent. 4:05 remaining in the first after Colbert County just used their first timeout. Miller hands over to King. Now to A. Brody King, back to K. Brody King. He'll drive, tries to find Simpson, just checked in, taken away by Lowry. Lowry drives, Harris for another triple. He hits it. Back-to-back threes. He's got 6, and the lead's out to 10. Miller lobs over to King. Over to Campbell. Now to Miller. To A. Brody King, drives the baseline, runner up, short. And Vincent with the rebound, that's his third. Lowry drives, kicks out. 3 from Louie. Back of the iron, no. And Luster with the offensive rebound. He'll step back for 3, short. Rebound Vincent, puts it up and in. Vincent with 6. A good way to break the press, King. Bounce pass to Simpson. Tough shot blocked by Luster. That ball just died right before the baseline. Quickly the other way, Lowry. His jump stop and off of the legs of Vincent, out of bounds at Colbert County.
You know, something that's not talked about very often is, you know, even when guys, and obviously Luster came away with the block on that last possession, but even when a guy like him isn't getting his hand on the ball on defense, he's still impacting shots. You know, guys have to go up higher on floaters, shoot at an angle that they're not used to shooting. As you saw, King put that floater up so high it came up short. It affects the defense even when you're not getting blocked shots.
Pass tipped out. That goes to Strickland. Swings around Miller. King. He'll drive. Looking for somebody, and out the Campbell. Almost taken away by Coburn, who just checked in. Knocked it out of bounds. Ball will stay with the Indians. 16-4 to lead. 2:32 remaining here in the first. Campbell. That's King. Drives. Kicks out to Campbell. Campbell for three. Hits it. Campbell now with 5. Leads down the 9. 16-7.
That's a shot that Colbert County needed to see go through. Struggled on a couple offensive possessions. That one could be a big one here in the next couple minutes.
Nichols, who just checked in, lobs to Lester. Now down low to Vincent. Vincent goes up. Can't get it to go. Tipped out. Offensive rebound by Swan. Three-pointer from Coburn, up and in. More second chance points for the Tigers. Strickland over midcourt. Looking for somebody. And we're going to get a foul called against Red Bay. That's going to go against Swan, his first. Team second. King will come in for Miller. There's a parade of littles just went by us in a fury. Something happened. We're about to get secondhand drama there, Bryce. Strickland drives and blocked by Coburn. Back to Strickland. Over to A. Brody King for 3 off the back of the iron. Coburn skies up for the rebound.
Man, he's brought some energy so far for Red Bay. Offense, defense on the glass. What a player Davion Colburn's been in just a couple minutes so far.
Three-pointer from Coburn up. Rolls in and out. Rebound by Simpson. Now ahead to Campbell. The other side, Strickland drives, layup up, rattles in and out. No, rebound Nichols. And we're going to get a foul here against Simpson. He'll pick up his first and just the team's first. We've seen it in both games, that one guy or girl off the bench that just ignites the other side. And a steal. King had the Strickland, picks up his dribble, kicks out the Simpson, and that one's intercepted. Working the baseline, out to Nichols. Kicks out. Possession there, it's Jace Jackson. A bounce pass out to Coburn. Now over to Nichols. Coburn in the corner. Three-pointer on its way, that's offline. Rebound Campbell. The Swan couldn't find the bucket. King drives, picks up his dribble. Kicks out, swings over Strickland to King. King. Now out to Strickland. 15 seconds. King, pressured by pressured by Swan. Campbell drives, runner up, can't get it to go. Coburn with the rebound. 5 seconds left. Coburn drives, loses it, out of bounds. We have 0.1 seconds left here, and obviously you can't really draw up a play for that one, Bryce.
I don't think you got enough time to get one out of your hands right here.
And they're not even going to try. So at the end of the first quarter, so far this has been all Red Bay. The lead 19-7. We'll take a minute break. Start of the second when we return on the X Sports Network.
Hi, Shoals. Cold weather outside means it's time for a hot deal from Bowler. It's free furnace February, and it's our best offer of the entire year. Through February, when you buy any qualifying system, we'll throw in the furnace or heat pump air handler free, including our top brands you know and trust. To sweeten the deal, we also have special financing, so don't wait. Warm up to free furnace February, only from Bowler Heating, Air Conditioning, Plumbing, and Electrical. Call us at 256-381-7195. Alabama HVAC license 91114.
Have you ever seen those halftime scholarships where you have to nail a 40-yard field goal? Yeah, this isn't that. I didn't have to write a long essay or audition or make a half-court shot. I just had to open a Bank Independent account, use my debit card, sign up for online banking, and have a positive balance. That's it. A 20% scholarship to UNA. When Bank Independent invests in students like me, they're investing in all of us and the future of our community. Bank Independent. We're invested in your future.
And welcome back to Red Bay, where it's all Tigers so far over Colbert County, 19-7 as we start the second. AJ Good joined by Bryce Bulch. His game brought to you by Bank Independent. Down low, off the glass, and in. Knocking that one down is Keyshawn Jones. It's a 19-9. Over midcourt. Down low. Vincent gets it off the glass and in, 21-9. Vincent with 8. Brody King over midcourt. Kicks out. Campbell for 3. Front of the iron and in. Gets the friendly bounce. And now he's got 8. Quickly over midcourt. Harris in the corner. Down low to Vincent. Double team. Tough shot. Somehow got it in, and he's the first one in the double figures. Campbell, the bounce pass over to Strickland. Strickland over midcourt. Lobs. King. Kicks out. Campbell. Now over to Strickland. Strickland hands over to King. Now to Campbell. Campbell guarded by Harris. Drives. Tough runner. Partially blocked. Campbell gets his own rebound. Miller for 3. Short. Rebound by Louie. What a pass ahead to Vincent. Right-handed layup gets it in. 12 points. A 13-point lead. Campbell over to Strickland. Over midcourt, passes. That's Jones. He'll drive. Reverse layup, short. Rebound, Luster. Luster pushing the pace. And Louie now kicks out to Harris. Harris. Hands over to Lowry. Lobs down low, Vincent. Too strong. And he's going to pick up the foul in the process. His first, team's first, and what a start to the second quarter here, Bryce, for Red Bay.
Really is. They've been fantastic on offense, especially Jackson Vincent. Good job by this Tiger offense, able to find Vincent, get the mismatch down low. I mean, they've got to have their biggest guy, and Luster, obviously, and Vincent taking advantage of that down in the lower block, getting some easy layups.
Strickland gets the inbound, and that one's tipped, and somehow he got it to K. Brody King. His runner-up got it in. He gets on the board for the first. Nope, he's got 4 points. My apologies. 24-14.
I'd like to see a little bit more out of that in Colbert County, getting inside, some penetration, kick back out for some points.
So Colbert County's got 14. So does Vincent. Lowry gets the steal, and he's going to be fouled. That's going to go on Strickland. That is his first. Team's first. 5:31 remaining in the second. Strickland will check out, and checking back in is Campbell, excuse me. So their original starting lineup is into the game. Luster at the top of the key, lobs it to Vincent. Vincent goes up, and we're going to get a jump ball. Ball will stay with Red Bay.
Possession, Tigers.
Lobbing in for Luster. Louie. Harris swings over Lowry, down low to Vincent. Vincent goes up, shot short. Rebound, Jones. Now over to King. King goes down low, kicks out. Good move by King, out to Miller. He'll drive, layup up, too strong, but Jones is there for the offensive board. He's now got 4, leads down to 9. Leads down to 11, 27-16. My math is way off tonight. A lot of points here, Bryce. Luster guarded by Jones. 4:35 left in the half. Picks up his dribble. Now to Vincent. Swings over, that's Louie. Drives into the paint. Lobs for Luster. And Luster was out of bounds, and Bryce, I think Louis probably could have just shot it instead of lot, because that almost hit the rim on the way over there.
Could have. Threw it down there. Great defense by Brody King. Mismatched down there, but able to put some pressure on Luster. He's able to step out of bounds and force a turnover.
Get it over midcourt. Brody King picks up his dribble, kicks out to Campbell for three. Back of the iron. Rebound Vincent. Over to Lowry. To Bryant, down low to Luster. Luster on Jones. And his pass intercepted by King. Loose ball. Campbell with it. Had the Miller. Miller to King in the corner for three. Short. Rebound Harris, and he'll be fouled from behind by Jones. His first, team second. Coburn and Swan will come in for Louis and Vincent. And Simpson will come in for Jones for Colbert County. Lowry over midcourt. Over to Swan. Swan out to Coburn. Now to Harris. Lowry fakes the three, drives the baseline. Kicks out. Swan open for three. Front of the iron, no. Rebound King. Out to Campbell. Campbell has it at the right wing. Miller fakes the three. Guarded by Swan. Drives, kicks out. King is there. Has Miller open in the corner. He'll drive the baseline. Kicks out. Brody King for three. Short. Rebound Coburn. Coburn, Vincent, and Luster dominating on the boards. Coburn kicks out to Lowry, and they'll reset the play. Under 3 minutes left in the half. Steps back, throws to Swan in the corner. Now to Lowry. Tries a lob for Luster. He is triple teamed. Can't get it in. Gets his own rebound, but he gets that one in. Luster back on the board. He's got 6.
Dalton Lowry's court vision is so impressive for a freshman. He's made some veteran passes early in this one. Able to get it down low right there to the big man. Luster finishes for 2.
Lowry, a freshman. Luster, a sophomore. You think this team might be Birmingham bound at some point?
They may be hanging around for a while.
King brings it out. Now to Miller in the corner for 3. Off the front of the iron. Rebound. Simpson goes up, and he will get fouled. That's going to go on Coburn. His first, team second. Simpson to the line to shoot 2. Believe it or not, Bryce, we're 2 minutes and 2 seconds left in the half. These are our first free throws.
Wow. Very different ball game from the one we just watched.
Yeah, we had, I think, 50 in that game. First shot from Simpson offline, no good. Checking in for Lowry will be Connor Nichols. Strickland comes in for Miller. Simpson, it's 1 of 2 to make it 29-17. Under 2 minutes left in the half. Nichols over to Coburn. Harris trying to find Swan. They cut him off. Now to Nichols. Nichols trying to find Luster. Skip pass over to Coburn. Saves it before going over midcourt. Lobs over Nichols. Skip pass. Swan drives the baseline. And we're going to get a foul called against Colbert County. It's on Simpson, his second.
Colbert County's really slowed down Red Bay since they switched over to this matchup zone. It's kind of stifled them a little bit. They've had trouble getting it inside to Vincent and Luster ever since they've clogged up the lane with it.
Jones will come in for Brody King. Minute 28 left in the half. Lob for Luster. Kicks out. Harris in the corner for 3. Rattles in and out. And Brody King gets a rebound, gets fouled. That will go on Coburn, his second. Miller back into the game for the Indians. Checking out is Simpson. Vincent will come in for Harris. Strickland gets the inbound. And lobs for Campbell. Back over to Strickland. Miller, skip pass over to Campbell. He'll drive out to Jones. Miller, he'll try an NBA range three. Rattles in and out, and he cannot buy a bucket here in the first half.
You can tell he's a good shooter. He's got the confidence. He's got a good stroke, but hasn't been able to see one go through tonight.
And Miller's going to pick up the foul. It's the team's fourth, his first. And like you tell, every time it comes out, the rotation is great. It's just not falling.
It looks pretty. I mean, it's the shot you want to see if you're a coach. I feel confident it's going in. It just hasn't fallen yet.
Nichols. Now over to Swan in the corner. Louis. Luster over to Nichols. Back to Luster in the corner. Guarded by King. Back over to Louis. Down low, Vincent. Vincent, tough shot. That's blocked. Oh. King will check back in. Checking out is Strickland. 27 seconds left here in the half. Fans not happy with the call.
Can't say I disagree with them. I'm a bit confused on that out-of-bounds call, but.
Campbell, now to Miller. Kicks out. Campbell for three. Back of the iron, no. Rebound, Nichols. Hands to Lester, goes up. He will get fouled. We'll go the line here to shoot two. That's on Campbell, his first, and the team's fifth. Puts Red Bay in the bonus for the remaining 5.6 seconds left here in the second quarter. It's the first free throws for Red Bay in the game as Lester misses the first.
Lester, a really hot start, but Colbert County's really neutralized him at the majority of the second quarter, if not all of the second quarter here.
He misses a second. Campbell quickly the other way. Three-pointer at the buzzer. That's offline, and that one will end the first half. It's been all Red Bay so far as they lead Colbert County 29-17. We'll take a few-minute break, then we'll have the start of the second half. We return on the Exports Network.
LUS is committed to our customers, from providing and maintaining energy-efficient utility services to friendly, helpful customer service. LUS is there. At LUS, we're always challenging everything we know, every day. We strive to improve efficiency and reliability while focusing on our responsibility to our customers and the community. It's our promise to provide dependable service to our customers every time. Because we don't just work in Lawrence County, we live here too.
Hey, this is Phil Hooper. Get the look you want for your favorite school, church, or business with apparel from HD Ink Screen Printing in Leoma, Tennessee. Got a logo you need embroidered or screen printed? Let HD Ink give you the professional look that sets the bar in today's world. We do fundraisers and custom designed apparel and so much more. Call today, 931-201-2961, or come see us at our new shop located at 26 Ingram Road in Leoma. Remember, HD Ink for the look you want and the look you deserve.
Did you know that Resource MFG, an employee bridge company in Lawrenceburg, is the first and largest national manufacturing staffing company? They work alongside the top plants and facilities in the area to provide you with job opportunities in production, quality, maintenance, supervision, and all levels of management. Resource MFG has positions open right now to meet your needs today and a full staff ready to work with industrial partners to grow opportunities for this generation of workers and the next. Reach out today and start your employment journey with Resource MFG.
State Line Garage Doors, owned and operated by Justin Gobble, is your trusted local expert in garage door services. Based in Lawrence County, Tennessee, State Line Garage Doors is built on over a decade of hands-on experience, providing reliable repairs, replacements, and installations for all types of garage doors, residential and commercial. They proudly serve our community and the surrounding areas. When you work with State Line Garage Doors, you're not just another job, you're part of our community. Their commitment to quality, transparency, and craftsmanship is at the heart of what they do, and they offer free estimates. State Line Garage Doors. Reach out to discover the difference a company with local roots can make for your home and business.
Comprehensive care with a compassionate touch. That will always be the guarantee at Encompass Healthcare in Etheridge, Tennessee. Whether you're looking for primary or urgent care, x-ray services, or weight loss treatments, the team at Encompass is equipped to serve your needs today. The doors are open Monday through Thursday from 8 to 5 and from 8 to noon on Fridays. Make an appointment with providers Kendra Brown, Tori Cox, or Ellie Brown today. That's Encompass Healthcare, located on Highway 43 North in Etheridge, next door to Chapman Tire.
Pat's Cafe and Catering has been proudly serving customers in Lawrenceburg since 1987. For 4 generations, our family-run cafe has served up delicious breakfast and lunch favorites, with friendly service and a welcoming atmosphere. We also offer full-service catering and can help to make your next party or event a success. For great food and friendly faces, visit us today at Pat's Cafe and Catering.
The storm doesn't ask. It takes. It tests. It pushes everything to its limit. Some things are built different. Some things are built to last. Tested by the elements. Proven by time. Engineered for whatever comes next. Summertown Metals. Strength in every storm. Building dreams that last.
Gifts and goodies galore await you at Miss Millie's in downtown Lawrenceburg. From brands you know and love, like E. Newton Jewelry and Tyler Diva Wash, to unique specialty gifts, you will find it all here. Whether you're looking for the perfect gift for someone you love or shopping for yourself, shopping local is the way to go. We have home goods, women's fashion and accessories, baby items, and lots of seasonal decorations. Our friendly staff will welcome you in, help you find what you need, and even package your gifts for you. Also, we can't forget to tell you about our popular bridal registry. Future brides can come and create their perfect registry with us. So stop by Miss Millie's today. We're located in the northeast corner of the square in downtown Lawrenceburg.
Welcome to Mid-South Barn Dominiums. We realize there's a lot of options when it comes to finding a builder for your next home. Here at Mid-South, we understand that customer service, quality, and selections are very important. It's a very large time, money, and an emotional investment, and we're here to listen and care. We realize the kitchen's the most used and abused room in the house. Our cabinets are locally custom made from Sanderson Cabinets out of Lawrenceburg. They're real wood, poplar or maple, whether you paint or stain. It all comes with slow close hardware and many pull-out different style options to choose from.
Are you tired of missing out on family life just to be treated like another truck number? Since 1986, Southeast Carriers has been a family-operated business based in Lawrenceburg, Tennessee. Being family-owned ourselves, we understand the importance of family, which is why we value it above all else. With our large number of dedicated lanes and our friendly staff, we are able to evenly divide your home time with the amount of time you spend on the road. We offer multiple benefits with large company pay now starting at $20 per hour, all while keeping a small company environment. For more information, visit our website, southeastcarriers.com, or check us out on Instagram and Facebook.
The Mid-South Pullers are returning for their 20th year at the Rumble at the Crossroads in Lawrenceburg, Tennessee on June 6th and 7th. This event, presented by Farm Credit Mid-America, features smoke-blowing trucks and tractors and is also a part of the 9-class twin track feature, including Supermod 2-wheel drive trucks and wild and crazy small block mini rods. The Rotary Park gates open at 4 p.m. Action begins at 6:30 p.m. Tickets are just $15. Don't miss it.
Good Works at Home, formerly known as The Summit at Home, is a licensed non-skilled agency dedicated to helping you maintain your independence at home for as long as possible. Our compassionate and caring staff provide support in various areas, including dressing, bathing, personal hygiene, transportation, cleaning, and companionship. Please call our office about services, payment options, and long-term care policies at 931-762-2622 62310. We look forward to assisting you with keeping your independence longer.
Here at Fields and Brown Barbershop, legacy means a lot. We're trying to fill big shoes left by my 2 uncles and my grandfather, where every haircut came with conversation and every customer left a little taller than when they walked in. The barbershop is about pride. It's about knowing your barber knows your name and your story. Come see us at Fields and Brown Barbershop, where tradition never goes out of style. 3 generations, 1 legacy, your barbershop.
At Murray Regional Health, you'll find the expertise and technology available in larger cities, paired with the personalized and compassionate care you deserve. As the largest health system between Nashville and Huntsville, we have a medical staff of more than 200 physicians across an array of specialties, ranging from primary care to robotic surgery. They lead skilled teams of nurses and other clinical experts that diagnose and treat conditions with advanced technology. Murray Regional Health, where clinical excellence meets compassionate care.
When it's time to build a home, remodel, or add on, Hamby Builders is this area's experienced construction company. From site selections to floors, doors, windows, trim, tile, bathrooms, and kitchen, the Hamby Builders team can make your home the home of your dreams. Hamby Builders is licensed and insured with over 20 years of experience in homes in Giles, Lawrence, Wayne, and Murray counties. Trust your home construction or light commercial project to the team with experience and integrity. Hamby Builders. Call 931-629-5264 or 931-629-9472 today.
We interrupt your regularly scheduled day to bring you breaking news out of Summertown, Tennessee, where a one-of-a-kind property has just hit the market and is turning heads all over the region. Reports confirm this is no ordinary home. We're talking about a stunning 16-acre estate featuring a modern ranch-style home with almost 3,000 square feet of single-level living space, meticulously designed for comfort and style. Sources say the property comes with its very own mother-in-law home and a 30 by 90 workshop that has an 800 square foot apartment. In the center of it all is your own private resort, a sparkling pool surrounded by an awesome pool house, a place to unwind, to entertain, and to make every day feel like you're on vacation. Opportunities like this don't stay on the market very long, so for more information, contact Stacy Springer, 931-242-9263 before the story changes. This has been your...
And welcome back here to Red Bay High School, where the Tigers lead Colbert County 29-17 after the first quarter of play. And Bryce Mulch, thoughts there on the first half, and certainly a lot of domination there by Red Bay, especially in the paint.
Yeah, really good pace from both teams. Jackson Vincent had a fantastic half. Even though their star player, Khalil Luster, didn't have the half that he probably wanted, Vincent did a great job himself, got into double figures with 14. And then, I thought Colbert County played a really good second quarter. They didn't claw all the way back, but certainly laid the groundwork.
Miller for 3 again. It's short. Rebound Vincent. Vincent leads all scorers with 14 points. Lowry on the other end. Guarded by Campbell. 30 seconds into the third. Lobs for Luster. Hands over to Lowry. Sophomore to a freshman. Lowry picks up his dribble. Over to Harris. Louie crosses over on King. Now to Luster. Lobs for Vincent, knocked out of bounds. Ball will stay with the Tigers, and maybe a bit too aggressive there, trying to find their leading scorer for tonight, at least in the paint. Louie taken out under the basket to the left and intercepted by King. Works it to K. Brody King in transition. Drives on Harris, brings it out past tipped. Finds A. Brody King, and he is going to be fouled by Vincent. It's going to be his second and the team's first of the third.
Vincent just got a little too eager there, caught a little too much body, picked up the foul. Loose ball, nearly came away with it, but a little too much contact.
Miller quickly in the Campbell. He gets it in, and Campbell is now in the double figures with 10.
We haven't talked about him too much, but he's had a fantastic night on offense. I mean, he's pretty much been Colbert County's entire offense, got nearly half their points, but what a basketball player he's been so far.
Speaking of good basketball players, Vincent off the glass and in. He has now got 16, almost single-handedly outscoring Colbert County. That ball goes off Campbell and out of bounds over to the Tigers. And then we're going to get a timeout here called by Colbert and County. It's going to be another 30-second timeout. We'll take it with them on the X Sports Network.
Well, I think Fame and Muscle Shoals music is here because we're fiercely independent. In the early days, it was hard because it was hard for banks to get their head around, we're going to give these hippies some money to go make music. We've been doing business with Bank Independent since the 70s, and to know that they've got our back, it means a lot, and it just kind of takes the stress off of doing business day to day. They've always been there, and it's always just been a phone call away.
And back here, Colbert County just called their second timeout. Today's game brought to you by Bank Independent. Bank Independent has been a trusted name in North Alabama for more than 75 years. Whether saving, borrowing, or planning for the future, we're here to help every step of the way. Bank Independent, local, strong, and committed to you. A member FDIC. AJ Good here with Bryce Bulch. Louie out to Lowry. 31-19 is a Red Bay lead. Inside the Vincent. Vincent drives, gets that knocked away by Jones into the hands of King. Now to Campbell. Campbell kicks to Miller in the corner for three. He gets hit. He is fouled, and bad news for Red Bay here, Bryce. That's the third on Vincent, and it sends Miller to the line to shoot three.
Last thing you want to see is your leading scorer getting in foul trouble here. Vincent picking up his third early in the third.
You know, the Indians have done a really good job kind of shutting down Luster after the first couple possessions. As you saw there, they tried to get it to Vincent, in a high-low situation, and the Indians just collapsed on Luster.
Well, and not just offensively. I mean, they have done a good job on him, and offensively he had 4 quick points to start the game. He's only got 6 right now, but they've also kept him off the glass since the first couple minutes. He had 4 rebounds early in the first, but they've really neutralized him on the offensive and defensive glass in the last quarter and a half, I'd say.
Nichols will come in for Vincent. Miller has hit the first 2 for his first points of the game. He shot a lot and just hasn't gotten anything to fall. Hits all 3.
Maybe that's what he needed to see. He sees one go through. Maybe the three-point shot opens up for him here.
A layup, a free throw. Yeah, he'll take anything at this point. 31-22 is the Red Bay lead. Lowry over midcourt. Miller guarding him. Now out to Harris. Nichols dribbles at the free throw line, guarded by King. Now to Harris. Harris over to Louie. Swings to Lowry. Lowry drives out the free throw line to Louie. Louie, good take. Nice pass to Harris off the glass and in. And Harris now with 8. 33-22. Campbell back out to King. Lobs over for Miller to A. Brody King in the corner for 3. Offline. And offensive rebound Jones. Tries to muscle his way up. Hook shot, got it in. Second chance opportunity. He's got 6. And then Lowry a bit shaken up at the end of that one.
Saw him clutching his lower black down here on the offensive side of the ball earlier. Wonder if he tweaked something down there. Not what you want to see if you're Red Bay, one of your leading point guards having to take a seat.
Swan will check in for Lowry, and then a steal there by King. K. Brody King quickly over the timeline. Kicks out. Miller. Guarded by Nichols, out to King. Now to Campbell. K. Brody King spins. Backdoor to A. Brody King off the glass and in, and the lead is down to 7. His first points of the night.
It's the Brody King connection.
Yeah.
Same name. Find him cutting back door.
K to A. It's my second Colbert County game. They did play Lawrence County back in Tennessee earlier this year, and that was a mouthful to get through, as Luster's going to get the offensive foul. His first.
Offensive foul committed by number 15.
So Colbert County, much like they did against Lawrence County, starting to build a second half comeback.
13 foul.
Campbell walk it over the timeline. Swan waiting on him. Hands over to Miller. Back out to King. Hands over to A. Brody King, now to Miller for an NBA range three. Short. Rebound Harris. Now to Louie. Louie drives. Luster for the mid-range jumper. Rolls in and out. Rebound Miller. Oh, good job by King to come up with it. Campbell. Now to K. Brody King. Runner in the lane. Short. And saved by Jones. Knocked into the hands of Louie. Louie drives. Layup up and in. Louie's first points leads back out the 9. King over to King. Nice pass down low. The Brody King connection almost connected again. Luster with the rebound.
Great find, just not able to finish it down there.
Luster drives, runner up, no, but he is fouled. He'll head the line to shoot 2. It's on Jones, his second. Team's first of the third quarter. Coming in for the Tigers, Coburn and Jason Jackson. Checking out will be Louie and Harris. They're saying it's on the floor. Huh. I could have swore he was shooting the ball there.
Thought he was on his way up as well.
Yeah. Nichols gets the inbound from Coburn. Over to Coburn. Didn't take the 3 there. Under 3 minutes left in the third. Kicks out. That's Jackson. Coburn to Luster at the left wing. Luster goes to the baseline and gets that taken away by King, but knocked out of bounds. Ball stays with the Tigers.
Brody King doing such a great job on Luster. Obviously mismatched based on size, but he's been denying the ball this entire possession. The one time he does get it, able to knock it out of bounds.
Size disadvantage all over the court for Colbert County with Luster out there, but hey, they're making his life miserable right now. Coburn, runner up, can't get it to go. Luster rebound, in at the foul. Luster back on the board. Simpson picks up the foul, his third.
Foul committed by number 20, Keon Qualls, his third.
You know, we've been giving Colbert County all the praise for stopping Luster, and they deserve it, no doubt about it. But how about Luster right there? You know, you're having trouble getting the ball down to you. Go up, grab your own rebound, get your and one. I mean, 3 points right there you've created for yourself. Great job by him.
Harris will come in for Luster, and how about after getting the lead down to 6? Red Bay answers with a 6-0 run to get it out to 12. Strickland tries to back his way over midcourt, a bounce pass over to King. Campbell. Drive by King. Kicks out to Campbell. Campbell will drive on Swan. Tough runner, no. Gets his own rebound and then gets it stolen away by Harris. And Coburn sets up the play. Lobs to Jackson. Jackson drives. Spins. Kicks out. Swan fakes the 3. Skip pass over to Harris for a straightaway 3. Front of the iron. Battle for the loose ball. And that's going to stay with the Tigers. Minute 37 left here in the third. Jones will come back in. Simpson will check back out. Swan to Nichols in the corner for 3. Rolls in and out. Rebound King. Had the Strickland. Now to Campbell. Campbell drives, pushes off, can't get it to go. Rebound Nichols. And Colbert County, after that run to get it down to 6, has gone ice cold on the other end. Harris for 3. Short. Rebound Swan. Taken away by Campbell, and then Harris is going to pick up the foul.
If you're Colbert County, having trouble offensively right here, but just try and get as much as you can here in the last minute 13. Make it a breathable lead heading into the final quarter.
Miller will come in for K. Brody King. Minute 13 left here in the third. 38-26, the Red Bay lead. Strickland the inbound to Campbell. Campbell, the Indians leading scorer with 10. He'll drive, kicks out. King in the corner for 3. Hits it. Big shot there by Brody King. He's now got 5. Nichols trapped in a foul called against Colbert County.
Foul committed by number 4, Dayton Good.
Going Strickland, that's his second. Louis back in.
13 foul.
Under a minute left, gets it, lobs it in for Coburn. Coburn picks up his dribble, over to Swan. Now to Louis. Lobs for Luster, tipped around. King with the steal over to Jones.
What a job by King, able to keep foot controlled, keep that ball in bounds.
King drives on Luster, kicks out to Campbell. 30 seconds left here in the third. Miller, looks like the Indians can play for the final shot. Miller drives, kicks it out to King, swings back over to Campbell. Almost disaster there for Colbert County. Strickland, now 10 seconds left. Campbell, 5 seconds. Runner up, can't get it to go. Lester with the rebound, and that one will end the third quarter. So Red Bay with a 9-point lead as we head to the fourth. That is coming up next here on the X Sports Network.
So it's been a pretty amazing journey with the Orion Amphitheater. The design was ambitious. It's pretty incredible, the caliber of artists that we've had through these doors. Bank Independent has been such a great partner because not only are they taking the stress of the finances off of our plate, but they're investing in us as we're investing in them. And I think that is a strong partnership. Obviously, they've done a fantastic job, and the spirit of what Bank Independent does is right there in the name.
At C&B Linen, fast, friendly, and reliable service is our promise to you. Because you're not just a customer, you're family. From multi-use linen to branded floor coverings and a complete range of cleaning supplies, C&B Linen is here to make sure you have everything you need. From our high-quality products to our fast, friendly, and reliable service, you'll experience the difference with C&B Linen. Because you're not just a client, you're part of our family. You'll be winning with C&B Linen.
And back here at Red Bay, getting ready to start the fourth quarter between Colbert County and the Red Bay Tigers. Tigers leading at 38-29. AJ Good here with Bryce Balch. This game brought to you by Bank Independent. Louis over to Lester. Lester back into the game, playing with 3 fouls. Now to Harris. Down low to Luster. It's off of Luster over to the Indians. Tonight's broadcast is sponsored by Bank Independent, your partner for business success. From Treasury Solutions to small business services, Bank Independent helps local businesses grow from the ground up. Member FDIC, an equal housing lender. I should be the voice of your company, Bryce. Just kidding. Runner up in for King. And that's going to make it a 7-point game, 31-38.
Big stretch of basketball here for Colbert County.
And we're going to get a 30-second timeout here called by Red Bay as they lead at 38-31. We'll take it with them on the X Sports Network.
Hi, Shoals. Cold weather outside means it's time for a hot deal from Bowler. It's free furnace February, and it's our best offer of the entire year. Through February, when you buy any qualifying system, we'll throw in the furnace or heat pump air handler free, including our top brands you know and trust. To sweeten the deal, we also have special financing. So don't wait. Warm up to free furnace February, only from Bowler Heating, Air Conditioning, Plumbing, and Electrical. Call us at 256-381-7195. Alabama HVAC license 91114.
Yep. And back here at Red Bay, where the Tigers called their first timeout as they lead Colbert County 38-31. Tigers with the ball as Luster gets it in the Nichols. Luster. Harris. Now out to Louis. Trying to get it to the big guys down low. Colbert County making it very difficult. Nichols. Now to Luster. Luster goes up. Layup up and in. Make it 40-31. Over to King. King now to Miller. Works it down low. Campbell gets it off the glass and in. Campbell with 12.
Little no-look pass there from Miller. Yeah. Nearly got deflected, but able to come away with 2 points.
Like you said, it doesn't show so much on the stat sheet, but he is a very good player. And a time foul is going to be called here against Red Bay.
Foul committed by number 35, Landon Louie.
It's going to be on Louie.
His first team foul.
40-33. Over midcourt, Strickland. Nice pass. Jones blocked by Luster. Over midcourt, Louie. To Vincent. Vincent trying to go to work. Can't get it to go. Luster tries to tip it up, gets his own rebound, gets it in. Luster now with 13, makes it 42-33. Miller, nice pass to Jones, can't get it to go. Vincent with the rebound. Louie, Luster drives the baseline. And we're going to get a block called on Miller, who tried to sell something that didn't exactly happen, Bryce.
Just wasn't in a legal guarding position. You want to take a charge there. I don't blame him for trying to against Luster, but just didn't have his feet set, wasn't really square to the basketball.
Simpson will check back in. 5:45 remaining in the game. Tigers up 9, 42-33. Ooh, too strong for Luster. Miller with the steal. Drives right into layup, gets it up and in. And a timeout will be called by Colbert County. They've got 2 remaining. We will take it with them here on the X Sports Network.
All these years, I've watched you grow, stumble, get up, and keep going. And here you are, standing at the threshold of a world that is full of possibilities. I'll always be here. But this next step is yours.
Preparing for college is hard, and Bank Independent is here to help you both take the next step. With a Bank Independent account, you unlock a scholarship to UNA and open the door to a world of opportunity. Bank Independent. We're invested in your future.
Hey folks, you'll never guess where I'm at today. That's right, I'm at my Quick Mart store. Starting off with a fresh cup of coffee, and guess what's next? The biscuit. That was quick and easy, and I'm ready to start my day. Head on over to your favorite Quick Mart store and start your day out right.
Colbert County not going away as they trail Red Bay 42-35. Red Bay has led for the majority of the game here, Bryce Balch, by double figures, but Colbert County really starting to kind of cut into that lead and then some here in the second half.
Really feels like Colbert County's come alive here in the second half. They've had a good end of the third quarter and been battling so far here in the fourth.
Louie drives, goes up, Vincent. Can't get it to go, and can't get the rebound to go either, but he is fouled. Looks like that's going to go on Simpson, his 4th, sends Vincent to the line to shoot 2.
Number 20, Keon Falls. 4th person. Vincent to the line to shoot 2.
And his first shot is nothing but net. As K. Brody King will come in for Strickland. Next one is short. Rebound pulled down by Campbell. Head to K. Brody King. Drives, spins, the Miller. Fakes the 3, now out to Campbell. 5 minutes remaining. Campbell working on Nichols. Out to A. Brody King, drives the baseline, kicks out to Campbell for 3. Back of the iron, rebound Vincent.
Really good look there for Campbell.
Slow it down over midcourt. Go ahead, Bryce. Harris in the corner for three. Front of the iron, rebound Luster, but Simpson rips it out of his hands over to King. Campbell drives, tough runner, block called, as that will go on Harris.
What a great play by Simpson underneath the basket over there, able to rip that one out of the hands of Luster. Could lead to 2 points right here.
Campbell to the line to shoot two. Colbert County's 4 of 5 so far tonight. And the first shot is in. Coburn will come in for Harris. Louis is out as well as Swan is checked in. He hits them both, and the lead is down to 6. He's now got 14, 43-37. Nichols dribbles over midcourt, trap comes, and Strickland, that went off the official. Luster drives, spins, kicks out. It's Campbell with the steal. Campbell drives, brings it out. Over to K. Brody King. To A. Brody King, runner up, gets it in. It's a 4-point game.
The Brody King connection strikes again.
Nichols drives, kicks out Swan, halfway through the fourth. Coburn. Swan bounce pass to Nichols for three. Back to the iron, no offensive rebound. Swan over to Coburn. Coburn jump stop. Out to Luster. Luster for three. Front of the iron. Rebound, Strickland. King now to Campbell. Over to King, fakes the three, and he's stripped by Luster. Luster drives, slams it home.
Showtime, Khalil Luster.
A timeout will be called by Red Bay as they lead it now by 6, 45-39. Luster with 15. We will take it with them as well here on the X Sports Network.
Dear God, we thank you for the countless ways you bless us each day. For smiles you place along our path. For the peace we find in creation. Help us to live in a spirit of gratitude, to see your presence surrounding us, to embrace each moment with joy. As we connect with each other, may we rise above our differences and find the blessed community you intended, one full of support, empathy, and kindness. Dear God, we thank you for the opportunity to draw close to one another, to share hope, grace, and faith, to love unconditionally as you love us. Amen.
A Khalil Luster dunk, his 15th point of the game, has extended the Red Bay lead out to 6 over Colbert County. 3:15 remaining. K. Brody King to A. Brody King to K. Brody King. Out to Miller. Miller for three. Back of the iron, no. Luster skies up for the rebound. Simpson knocks it away, and then Simpson's going to pick up the foul. I believe that's going to be his 5th. Jones will come in for him. Tough break there. He had Luster in a blender there and just got a little bit more of the arm than the ball.
Tremendous hustle from Simpson. We've seen it the whole game. A shame he's fouled out, but man, he's played hard all night.
3 minutes left. Nichols over to Swan. Swan drives, tries a lob for Vincent. That's knocked away. And Miller ends up with the steal. King over midcourt. Miller. Back to King. King over to Miller. Miller for three. Finally got one.
What a time for your first shot to go through. Cuts it a one-possession ball game, 2.5 to go.
Miller now with 8, all here in the second half. And it had the roll at every inch of the rim before it went down first, too. Nichols with possession over to Vincent in the corner. Vincent brings it back out. Looking for somebody and gets it to Nichols. Nichols, Luster. He'll try a three. He hits it. Big answer on the other end. Luster with 18.
Huge shot for Luster. 5 big points for him and some of the biggest moments of the game right here.
Vincent dominated in the first half, and it's been Luster in the second. Miller again. He checked through and he got it.
Sometimes you just need to see that first one go through. What a shot from Miller right there.
As Colbert County will call their next to last timeout with 1:44 left. Bryce will just keep it here. And we talked about Miller a lot, who's now got 11 all here in the second half. He shot a lot of threes the opposite end of the court. A lot of them kind of rolled in and out. Some hit the back of the iron, hit the front of the iron, and all of a sudden he comes down here. That's probably the most contested three he has had all night. He hits another, and you got to be thinking of Red Bay. If he gets the ball in his hands beyond the three-point line, it's a one-possession game, we're in trouble.
Yeah. Miller, I mean, we've been talking about it all game. The shot looks pretty. It's a good shot. It's a confident shot. You can see he thinks it's going in. They're not bad misses. There's such thing as good misses and bad misses, and he hasn't had many bad misses tonight. Finally gets 2 to go his way. 2 huge shots from Miller right there. 3-point ball game down the final stretch.
Yeah. And now how about Luster? He had 6 in the first half. He's got 12 here in the second half. That three-pointer, he's taken a few himself. Hits that one there to make it a 6-point game before Miller answered on the other end. So these two teams trading shot for shot. Colbert County in 3A, Red Bay out of 2A, and we have got a instant classic on our hands. Get your popcorn ready. 1:40 left here in the game. Louie, midcourt lobs for Luster. Over to Nichols. Nichols, guarded by Campbell. Harris back in the game, over to Louie. Louie drives to Vincent. Tough shot, can't get it to go, but he is fouled. He will head the line to shoot 2.
Vincent struggled a little bit in the second half to get it going. He had plenty of points in the first half, a great showing, but maybe he gets the line right here and can knock these down.
Fouls on King, his first team's 4th. Vincent the line to shoot 2, and the first one is no good.
Big shot right here, the difference between a 1-score game and a 2-score game.
Red Bay now 2 of 6 from the line. And the next one is good, nothing but net. Vincent now with 18. 4-point game, 49-45, 1:20 left. Miller gets knocked out of bounds by Vincent.
Deny on Miller. Don't let him get that basketball right there.
I think that's why Vincent's guarding him here in the man-to-man. Now they switched off a bit. Campbell drives. Layup up. Got it in at the foul.
What a take by Corey and Campbell. Just so strong. Great finish. Great body control. Able to knock that one down through contact. And his biggest shot of the game will be right here at the free throw line. Chance to make it 1 point.
16 now for Campbell, and he's at the line to make it a 1-point game. Indians 6 of 7, now make it 7 of 8. He has got 17. He's a perfect 3 of 3 from the line. 49-48. Louie over midcourt falls down, and at the last second, Colbert County calls a timeout. Colbert County not happy with the call here, Bryson. I think he's got a valid complaint because he was twisting and falling down when he got the timeout.
Yeah, it's not a travel until you put your feet down, and I'm going to be honest with you. I thought he had his feet down before Coach got the timeout off, but the officials will say otherwise. Big possession here for Red Bay. They're missing Dalton Lowry. I mean, Dalton Lowry checked out holding his lower back earlier in the game. He's on the bench. We hadn't seen him since then, and I mean, they just don't have a point guard on the floor right now. Nobody to handle the basketball.
Right. And certainly we understand why he's not back in. It's a non-region game. You got your tournaments coming up within days, and he's your point guard, and I can tell from here, I'm 41 years old. I know that look. His back does not feel good. He needs ice. whatever, icy hot. They kind of knocked down the paint a bit. Harris with under a minute left, dribbles to baseline. Tough shot, no. Gets his own rebound, though. Luster with the rebound up and in. Luster, the first to 20. It's still a three-point game. Campbell kicks out. King for three to tie. He hits it! 51 all. Down 12, and they tie it up. Luster, Harris, 25 seconds left. And we're going to get a timeout called by Colbert County, by Red Bay. Their next to last timeout, 51 all with 22 seconds left. And all of a sudden, they couldn't buy a three-pointer in the first half. They've hit 6 here in the second half, no bigger than the one K. Brody Keene just knocked down.
It's the law of averages. You know,
Right,
you shoot 15% in the first half. You know you're not a bad three-point shooting team. They're going to fall eventually. Colbert County able to get them to fall at the right time. And how about Luster? Answered on the other end. Big shot from King. We've got a heavyweight bout going right now down to the final stretch of this one.
It's one of those you think if you're in Red Bay's possessed the ball pretty well tonight. They haven't had too many turnovers. Same for Colbert County. But you think 22 seconds, let's play for the final shot. You don't have to shoot it with 1 second left on the clock. You get it down to 5. You need to start at some point finding that shot.
I think you hang on to it here about 9 to 8 seconds on the clock. Start, get whatever action you want to go. That way you've got enough time to get an offensive rebound chance at a putback in case the first shot doesn't go. Obviously want the ball in Khalil Luster's hands if you can get it there. That's your ace right now, but if you're able to get it to Vincent, that also wouldn't be a bad option.
Luster, 15 seconds, brings it back out. Over to Nichols. To 5 seconds. Louis, they got to make something work. Nichols. And we're going to get in the final timeout called by by Red Bay. 1.2 seconds left. They milked 21.4 seconds there, Bryce, and didn't even look like they were trying to muster a shot there.
It's too much dribbling. I mean, you got to pull it back out. You have to get in a groove. You have to know what you're going to run. It didn't look like anyone on the floor knew what they were running. They got it to Luster, and Luster dribbled for a little bit and then handed it off, and nobody's moving. You're not running any actions. You got to get somebody open. Weren't able to do it there, and Coach Tariski obviously not very happy taking that timeout right there, but 1.2 seconds, it is enough time for a shot. Just has to be right on the inbound pass. No chance for a second try, which, in my opinion, you have Luster down there. I think your chance at an offensive rebound and putback right there over this undersized Colbert County team would have been your best option if you don't get the first shot to go.
Take a shot, crash the boards, right? Do what you can there. And
right here.
Ball didn't find Vincent or Luster.
No. Well, got to get it to a shooter. Bryant Harris knocked down a couple today. He'd honestly probably be my number one candidate trying to get this ball into either Harris or Luster's knocked down some big ones here lately. So maybe look to get the ball into one of those two if you can't get it down low for an easy layup. 1.7 on the clock. Looks like what we'll have for this final possession.
So beat Nichols to take it out. 1.2 seconds remaining. You got Luster and Vincent here on the perimeter. Now he goes down low. Harris, shot at the buzzer, offline, and we are going to go into overtime. 51 all. What a great comeback here by Colbert County. Take a minute break, and then we'll start the extra frame when we return on the Exports Network.
All these years, I've watched you grow, stumble, get up, and keep going. And here you are, standing at the threshold of a world that is full of possibilities. I'll always be here, but this next step is yours.
Preparing for college is hard, and Bank Independent is here to help you both take the next step. With a Bank Independent account, you unlock a scholarship to UNA and open the door to a world of opportunity. Bank Independent. We're invested in your future.
Hi, Shoals. Cold weather outside means it's time for a hot deal from Bowler. It's free furnace February, and it's our best offer of the entire year. Through February, when you buy any qualifying system, we'll throw in the furnace or heat pump air handler free, including our top brands you know and trust. To sweeten the deal, we also have special financing. So don't wait. Warm up to free furnace February, only from Bowler Heating, Air Conditioning, Plumbing, and Electrical. Call us at 256-381-7195. Alabama HVAC license 91.
We head to overtime, tied up at 51 between Colbert County and Red Bay. A.J. Good here with Bryce Balch on the Exports Network. Miller the other way, can't get it to go. And Louis was out of bounds. Ball will stay with the Indians.
Miller at the right place at the right time on that tip.
If my
was right there, went right to him.
Yeah.
Had a good chance
right,
to lay up. But
we, Colbert County's never led in this game.
They have not.
3 from King, offline. Rebound here by Luster. Over midcourt. Hands over to Nichols. And 4 minutes to play. Nichols drives to the low block. Bounce pass out to Harris. Over to Louis. Nichols. Now to Harris. Trying to find Luster. And the good face guarding there by the Indians. Working down low. King with the steal. Miller comes up with it.
Colbert County just feels like they've gotten a new life recently. I mean, they are playing so hard on defense.
Campbell out to King. Runner up. Can't get it to go. Luster with the rebound. Luster brings it up the court himself. Hands over to Louis. Louis over to Harris. Harris for 3. He hits it. Nothing but net from Harris.
Harris for 3.
Big shot, Bryant Harris.
He's got 11. 2:40 left. Miller for 3. Back of the iron, no. Rebound, Luster. Luster hands over to Nichols. Drives, kicks out. Harris for 3 again. That's offline. Out of bounds. Louis can't save it. Ball to Colbert County.
Harris just a little too excited after knocking down the big shot. Just a little bit short on that one. You could tell he was calling for the ball earlier in the offensive set, but
wanted that heat check.
Yeah. But that's a shot if you knock down. That's a killer.
This place erupts. Everyone's already on their feet around behind us, in front of us. Campbell drives, layup up, in and add the foul.
Number 5, Connor Nichols, his second personal.
It's a second on Nichols. Strickland will come in for Miller. Campbell with a chance to get the M1. Colbert County 7 of 8 from the line so far tonight. And he is a perfect 4 for 4. And just when you think you got away from this team, and M1 ties it up at 54. Luster over to Swan, who just checked in. Harris tries to work at the Vincent, taken away by King. Then it's taken. Oh, yeah. Jones is going to pick up the foul.
Foul committed by number 1, K.D. Jones, his third personal.
It's the 15th foul. That should send Red Bay to line to shoot 2.
I think Brody King just got a little bit excited after that steal, just kind of threw it into the middle of 3 Colbert County players, and Jones was the nearest one and unfortunately picks up the foul trying to tap the basketball ahead to himself.
I think what they're calling here, since it's a loose ball foul, so they are not going to give him free throws. So
they're going to call it offensive foul.
Okay.
So you get the turn. You can either get the turnover if it's in your possession or the free throws, and they're going to say Colbert County was in possession of the basketball during the foul. So no free throws for Red Bay. That's a big call right there.
Very big call, but it does put them in the bonus for rest of overtime. Minute 50 left. Harris Lobs for Vincent. Vincent up, gets it in, that's a foul.
Wow, what a finish. Jackson Vincent, he hadn't had the best second half, but steps up, off balance, floats it up, draws the foul. What a shot, Jackson Vincent.
It's the 4th foul on Jones. Vincent here with a chance at the M1. Short. Rebound pulled down by Campbell. 56-54. Brown over to Campbell. He'll drive. Gets it taken away by Vincent. Vincent drives. Euro step short. Rebound Miller. Wow, what a game. The other side, King. Euro step. Can't get it to go. Fight for the loose ball. It's Jones. Miller. Brown. King for 3 and he hits it. Their first lead of the game, 57-56.
Wow. Feels like every time Red Bay's had a big shot, Colbert County's had an answer. What a basketball game.
They work at the Luster. Minute left. Luster steps back for 3. Short. Offensive rebound, Vincent. No. Luster can't get the rebound. Vincent does. Goes up. No. Harris, no. Harris with the rebound again. And he is going to get fouled. He will head the line to shoot 2. So Miller, that is his 3rd.
Great job by this Red Bay team battling for that offensive rebound. You don't get it the first time, the second, the third, the fourth. Kept getting the rebounds, and now Harris at the free throw line, a chance to take the lead.
First shot up from Harris, and he gets it. Ties it up at 57. Gets the next. Red Bay back on top.
See what Colbert County has in their back pocket right here.
43.5 seconds remaining. 1 point Red Bay lead. 40 seconds left. Campbell drives, kicks out to King. King, runner up, no. Rebound Luster. 30 seconds left over to Louie. Louie.
Gotta play some defense here and then try and foul.
Miller will pick up that foul. That sends Vincent to the line. Tigers are just 5 of 10, Bryce, here from the line.
Colbert County opting to foul a little bit early. Try and extend this game out in terms of possessions. The good news is, even if he knocks down the second one here, it's still a 3-point game. You've got a chance to tie it if you want to hold or if you want to go for the quick 2 and foul again. You've got your options.
Vincent only hits 1 of 2. 59-57 King, and a timeout will be called by Colbert County. They have 1 remaining, and we'll stick it here for the time being with 17.6 seconds. This game was really wild in the second half. Colbert County just slowly but surely chipped away at that lead, Bryce, and then tied it up. They still have only led once, and that was in overtime, but they're trailing by 2. Definitely not out of reach, but it almost kind of comes to decision time. Do you take the 2 or do you send it out to one of your guys for a 3 to try to end this thing?
It's a great question. Coach Tucker Robinson drawing up a play in the huddle right now. If it were me personally, I think you try and get Corey and Campbell alone on one side, hope he can beat a man one-on-one, get to the basket. If that's not there, have Miller or one of the Brody Kings out there for ready to kick out and hopefully knock down a 3 for Colbert County. You've got options right here. You've got plenty of guys that have scored. It's not Red Bay, on the other hand, has been mostly a 2-man game, but it feels like everybody's pitched in for Colbert County. But I would like to see Campbell be the first option right here with Miller or Brody King being the beneficiary if he's not able to get an open look himself.
17.6 seconds remaining. 59-57. The Red Bay lead. Campbell gets the inbound. He's got 20 points tonight. Over to King. King to Campbell. Campbell drives, 5 seconds. King for three in the lead, short. Fight for the loose ball, tips around. Miller can't get the shot off in time, and that one will do it. What a game here at Red Bay tonight. And Miller came down hard on the play. And unfortunately, Bryce, there had to be a loser here tonight, and it was Colbert County. But man, were we treated to something we might be talking about for a while.
What a fantastic ball game from both teams. Love the resiliency out of Red Bay. One of your starters goes down, your starting point guard, able to battle. But Colbert County, man, what a comeback. Even though they're going home with the loss, you've got plenty of positives to take away if you're Coach Tucker Roberts. And I expect both these teams to have something to play for here soon in area tournaments in the postseason. I think you'll be seeing one, if not both of these teams going pretty deep in the postseason.
Absolutely. So, what a great game we had tonight, a great doubleheader. So for Bryce Balch, I'm AJ Good. Enjoy the rest of your MLK day, and we will see you guys. I believe we got games Tuesday, Friday, and Saturday, weather permitting, of course, of this